Hello, Pastor Steve Waldron here with New Life Pentecostal Church in Albany, Georgia, with a large concordance, Young's Analytical Concordance. Now, when you go to a Christian bookstore, many times you'll see a big, Strong's exhaustive, not exhausted, exhaustive concordance, which has every word in every place where it's used in the Bible, and then Greek and Hebrew definitions in the back with a complex numbering system. But then many times you'll see the Young's beside it, and it's just about as big, and but it is a little different. I've had some people try to describe Young's as Strong's, but not quite, because it does leave out some words like I think it and I or something, you know, just some minor words, small words throughout Scripture, but there's a lot more to it than that. People who really know Hebrew and Greek, many of them prefer the Young's. Now, you don't see the Young's a lot on computer Bible programs because their computer programs actually take the place of a Young's. But excellent, excellent concordance here. Now, this is a 22nd edition, which means it has a section on the Canon of Scripture by R.K. Harrison and C. Everett Harrison, I think, as well. Has Stevenson's updates in it. So let's look. Let's open up this Young's. Now, this particular Young's does have the thumb indexing. This is from 1937. I've got a couple of these floating around. I think I bought this at Goodwill or something like that. Bought it really inexpensive. So you open up a Young's, and it's got a prefatory note to the first edition, preface to the 22nd American edition, and it hints and helps to Bible interpretation. Now you might be saying, who is Robert Young? Well, he played the father on Father Knows Best. No, I'm just joking. He was Marcus Welby. I'm just joking again. I think that guy's name was Robert Young. This is a totally different Robert Young. Robert Young was a professor from Scotland, kind of self-taught there. He did Young's literal translation of the Bible from the Textus Receptus and from the majority text. Many of you are acquainted with that. Wrote some other books. He was considered to be a preeminent Hebraist of the day. So you get into the analytical concordance. The first thing you'll notice, like when you get to Aaron, it doesn't just have the places where Aaron is mentioned. It's going to have like a brief dictionary biography of Aaron as well. And it's good stuff for the most part. And so let's get to a place to where it kind of shines. Like Aaronites, it'll have it in Hebrew out beside it, and then it'll say literally of or belonging to Aaron. And then it's going to have the dictionary definition. Abaddon, destruction, destroyer, the king and angel or messenger of the abyss, whose name translated in Greek is Apollyon, which see in all of this kind of stuff. When we get to some other words, let's look up abomination. Abomination. It's going to have abomination, and it's going to split up abomination into several different places where scriptures are used. And let me just go over that with you. So abomination, at first, impure thing, and it's going to be, and my eyes are terrible, I'm thinking this says pecul. Pecul, and it's going to have one scripture under it, Leviticus 7:18. And then the second abomination is going to be in Hebrew, and it's going to be something, a word that is not pecul, and again my eyes really can't see it, but then it's going to have several underneath that. And then it's going to have number 3, abomination, detestation, and I think that name is sheketz. Sheketz. It's going to have several under that, mainly in Leviticus chapter 11, all exclusively in Leviticus chapter 11. And it's going to have number 4, abomination, and it's going to have tobah. And then it's going to have several scriptures. So you're seeing several different Hebrew words used to translate the English word abomination. Then you're going to get to number 5, abomination, and it's going to be the Gelma, if I'm saying that correctly. Then number 6, number 7, 7 different things for abomination. Hayosh, and Shikatz again, and all of that. And then when you get to the back, it's kind of split it up. Now, one thing it does, let's get to the back. Now, they do make these. This is not keyed to Strong's. They need to make it keyed to Strong's. So if you don't know Hebrew or Greek, you may want one keyed to Strong's. So then, it's going to have, like the word eretz, and it's going to say that it was translated country 140 times, earth frequently, field once, ground 96, land frequently, nation once, way 3 times, world 4 times, and then common and them that dwell in a country 1 time, and then wilderness with midbar. So you can see that this instantly helps in understanding Hebrew and Greek and nuances. Again, people who really know Hebrew and Greek really prefer a Young's. I know if there's anybody that likes Peter Ruckman, Peter Sturgis Ruckman out there, he always recommends a Young's Analytical Concordance. So in conclusion, tremendous concordance. If you get one of the newer ones with the Strong's numbers, it really facilitates learning. Now, some of the newer Strongs have kind of tried to incorporate some of Young's in there as well, but you'll still miss some of the definitions that you'll get in a Young's. So many of the free online Bible programs will have a Young's in there, a Young's Literal Translation, and but the Young's in the online Bible programs or in the purchase Bible programs like Sword Searcher, Logos, BibleSoft, they kind of do away with the need for Young's. But it is neat to have. I mean, what happens is the electricity's ever out. You have a Young's. So God bless you. I hope you have a great day in Jesus.